Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video, and today I'm going to do another plush collection. So the last one I did, I saw a couple dislikes on it, but I'm not doing it because of that. I just want to do one since it's 2025 and I usually do one of these every year. So first of all, let's just turn on the light. So let's start off with Gambi. So Gambi is the teddy that I got from Santa. As you know, there are a few teddies that I got from Santa, but this is one of many that I got from Santa. And I'm actually kind of happy that I got the bear, because I think the bear is the best one in my opinion. So yeah, that's the damn beasts. Second of all, we got Percy. So, there were a couple of Thomas the Tank Engine teddies that I got. I remember they were being sold at Thomasland at Drayton Manor. Because as you guys know, I am a huge Thomas and Friends fan, and I've been interested in it a lot this year. And I decided that here's one of the Thomas the Tank Engine teddies that I got. I think I got this from Drayton Manor. My nanny got it for me, because I obviously had Thomas and Rosie. But yeah, I remember getting that actually. Moving on to another teddy, we have Olaf. So, I got Olaf from, I think my auntie gave it to me. And it's like a pencil case. I would bring this into school as a pencil case, but that would be a bit embarrassing about that. Moving on, we have a familiar teddy, Catboy. So Catboy is a teddy that I've used in lots of videos. I got him from the arcade machine, from like those claw machines. However, the owner had to unlock the claw machine to get it, since it would not, the claw machine broke. This has beanbags. I do also have a gecko, which also does have beanbags, but his beanbags fell out. But yeah, Catboy is a good teddy. He's been a classic, and he's one teddy that I would always love. One of my favourites. Moving on to a new teddy that I recently got yesterday, Dogman. So I got Dogman about yesterday, was it? Yeah, I got it about yesterday. Because it was my one of my cousins like party or something like that, and this is what my nanny gave me. Because I don't know if I sell PT, but yeah, I'm kind of glad I got Dogman, because I was not expecting to get Dogman at some point. Moving on, we have another familiar teddy, Stickman. I got Stickman. This is another teddy that I got from Santa. I got him along with the Gruffalo. You may know him from Belly the iPad Gets Scared. He is sometimes scary in the Belly the iPad Gets Scared. Moving on, we have Anais. So Anais was like another Love Jumble teddy. I got this for my birthday. And when I got it, I didn't expect to get it. But you're kind of glad that I did get Anais, because I remember I had Jumbo and I wanted Anais straight away. Moving on, we have Penguin. So, I remember when I got this, I think it was when we went to the Leatherland Discovery Centre a few years ago. We did go recently, but I got it then. And that's when I remember getting it. Don't know. Moving on, we have another penguin. This one, I think I got this from a, safari park or something like that. I don't know. I think it was at, the Longleat one, I remember. I'm not really sure. I am kind of lose my mind sometimes. This My Little Pony thing, I don't even know much about this one. It's actually my sister's, but I'm using it. It's in my room. So, yeah. Moving on to another teddy. We have Shadow. So I remember getting Shadow. I got him for Christmas back in 2020. And, yeah, and I'm surprised my mum knew. And also, if you guys know, Shadow was actually a teddy who was also poked up in Belly the iPad Disc, currently known as Scary. He was known as Scary quite a few times. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this box is running out of space. Another Sonic the Hedgehog teddy. We have Knuckles next. So, Knuckles was another teddy that I got. I don't remember when. I think I got it from Christmas 2023. But, okay, Knuckles, you don't have to punch the camera. So I do also have the Sonic version of this, but I have no idea where the Sonic is. So, but yeah, there you go. That is the Knuckles. Moving on to another Thomas the Tank Engine teddy, Thomas. So, I don't really remember where I got this. I remember that all I remember happening is that when we went to... Oh, yeah, I know where I got this now. I remember we went to Drayton Manor, and I got it there, because they have Thomas there. I remember getting this now. And I don't remember why I wanted it. I mean, I remember my sister also got Rosie, which is also in this room. But apparently, I think that might have been in 2018 or something. I don't know. It was at, the Noah's Fun Run or something. Another teddy that I have is Gumball! Okay, so here's Gumball. So, when did I? Okay, so it's a funny story. So I remember adding 3 teddies. I got Supersonic, that one there, the Tails, which I don't think I have in this set. Oh, there he is. He's there. But this was the other one. And when I found him, I just went into the kitchen, and he was like laying like this. I just saw his face, and then I thought it was a birthday present from one of my cousins, and then I was like, what is that? And then I thought when I made it out clearly, I could tell that it was actually this, and then my mum gave it to me, and it was tiny, and I laughed how tiny it was. But yeah, that's my second Gumball teddy. Another teddy, Garfield. So I don't remember where I think I remembered having this. I think my mum ordered it for me. I had 3. I had, you know, that avocado, the big avocado. I think I got that one too. Yeah. Mickey Mouse is next. So Mickey Mouse was an interesting one. I remember we went to Disneyland Paris a few years ago. And was it there? Wait, did I get it from there? I don't even remember where I got this from. I think it was at Disneyland Paris. Yeah, I think it was, because I also remember getting the wizard hat somewhere. I used to make some of the weirdest things back when I was younger. Moving on, we have the big giant Sonic. I remember this one. I wanted this so badly. Because, I just don't know why I wanted it so badly. Maybe it's because it's a bigger version of one of my original Sonic plushes. But yeah, it had Velcro hands. Very similar to like the monkey. Not both black monkey and blue monkey. Yeah. Moving on, we have Freddo the Frog. So this was another one that I got from Santa, and I can't believe it. I got loads of teddies from Santa, and this one is even knitted. So I do have 2 knitted teddies, and the other one looked very similar to this. But yeah, I had a dream. Freddo's actually a teddy that I was bringing around at the moment. He's my favourite, like, mascot from Cadbury, actually. And I had a dream the other night when I ripped him in half, so then I had to bury a graveyard for him outside. But that was only a dream, and I don't know where the small Freddo is. Maybe I'll find the small Freddo some point, but one of my favourite this one is. Moving on to Yellow Sonic. So Yellow Sonic was one that I wanted so badly. When I saw this, I was like, oh, I want this so badly. And I actually have it. I've made a couple of videos about it, because if you don't like videos that are cringe on this channel, do not watch them. Do not watch any videos called Yellow Sonic. They are so bad. I do some cringe. I literally say I'm not gonna act babyish anymore, but I act babyish in both of the Yellow Sonic videos. Moving on, we have Darwin. So Darwin was the last Gumball teddy, and I got it for Easter 2023. It was like when we went to Legoland Windsor and Windsor Castle. I remember getting it, and then I was like, Mummy, you ruined my surprise. And then she said, Happy Easter. But yeah, Darwin was one of my favourites back then. Moving on to another Sonic. This is actually my very first Sonic plush that I had. I got it from Smith's Toys, and it's the Jack's, this Sonic. The one that has a flat face. I used to love this one. It's my favourite one. But yeah, I'm going to put this... Where should I put it? I'm just going to put it there for now. Moving on to another Thomas the Tank Engine one. This one's actually my sister's. But I remember we had a friend over, and we were at the Drayton Manor Hotel when I got this one. My sister wanted Percy, but then the owner pointed out Rosie, so then my sister actually got Rosie instead. And then we went to Drayton Manor Hotel, and we were going to sleep, and then my sister's friend said, where's Rosie? And then my nan said, Rosie's over there. And I think they writ some... Actually, they haven't writ it, but I believe my nanny writ names because they were both similar. But yeah, this is my sister's teddy, but I have no idea why I have it. In fact, it's kind of interesting. I don't even know who is the main female Thomas. It's Rosie. Is it Rosie? Is it Emily? Who's the other one? Lady? I don't know who it is. I do love Thomas the Tank Engine. Don't know where to put it. I'll just put it there. But yeah, there's one more Thomas the Tank Engine plush like this, which was James. And ever since I saw it at Drayton Manor, I was like, oh, I need to get that. But we didn't go in the Drayton Manor store last time we went, so hopefully we'll get it at some point. Moving on to one teddy that I wanted from Santa, but I actually got it at the toy store. Actually, the Waterstone store, which we did go to the other day. The Memechi plush. So I remember being interested in Memechi so badly, and then when I found it at the store, I was like, oh, I have to get this. And there was also a Tucci Pochi as well, and I'm so happy for my sister. I was like in the store, and then my sister said, no, well, that's from Tamagotchi, and I used to love the Tamagotchi cartoon. And then when I found it, I was like, oh, thanks, sister. And then I just bought it the next day because I couldn't miss it out. Moving on, we have this thing. Right, so this is one teddy that I remember getting, and then as soon as I got it, I brought it out with me. It was kind of an interesting teddy to get something like this. I mean, it's called Kyle, and I don't really play with it that much. I only use it a few times. Yeah. Moving on to another teddy that I actually have, it's this snake. Right, this snake, right. So when I was at, I don't know where it was, and again, I got this from Drayton Manor too. But I remember we had like this, I thought it was called Drayton Manor, Noah's Fun Run. Something like that. And then I found this snake, and my sister also has one as well. But I think that's in her room. I don't understand why I have some my sister's teddies in my room. And that's not even my teddy, that one is. But, yeah. By the way, I'm not showing all of my teddies. I'm only showing a few, because it could make a big mess if I picked them all out. Right, moving on, we have Mini Stickman. So, Mini Stickman, I remember getting this. So, have you ever been to Wales before? I went to a shop there, and I remember getting this there, and then I showed an old man, like my sick man, and I thought it was quite funny. But yeah, I do enjoy this Stickman plush. I mean, where did I put the other one? I did get the other one, but the other one got first, and then I decided to get that one for the fun of it. And then I got the hot chili, the hot sauce, whatever. So I remember getting this for my birthday, and then my reaction was, it's a giant chili. I loved that, but then all of a sudden, I don't understand why, I just lost it, and then I went mad, and I was like, where is it? Where's the chili? But then my mum found it, like, 5 days after my birthday. It was like when I was basically at school, and they were playing Christmas music at school. I was like in a Christmas party, that's what you call it. And then I came home, and then my mum showed me it, and then I was like, yeah. And I did also do the Belly the iPad yesterday, which I put that in, and then went to the Christmas house the next day. I enjoyed that. Anyway, moving on, we have our final Jack-specific Sonic. It's the modern Sonic. Now, I remember getting this, actually. We were at Tesco, and I found it, and then I finally went to got it, because I was bursting for this one. But yeah, I love some of these Sonics. But yeah. Alright, we've only got a few more teddies left, and there is 2 new ones, and I actually got 3 new ones, which one of them was Dogman, which I've already shown. Anyway, so moving on to the second knitted teddy I've got, which is the Pencil Mission. So have you ever heard of Pencil Mission before, the cartoon? I used to watch it all the time, but I actually got a teddy of it. I got a knitted teddy of it, and when I got the Freddo, where did I put that Freddo? There it is, there. The first thing I thought of Freddo, it looks like this, and I agree, because it just looks so similar. It's because of the legs, look at the legs. But yeah, kind of glad that I did get a Pencil Mission, because I remember I was bursting for one, but there was Pencil Miss as well, but I never got Pencil Miss, I was more into Pencil Mission. Right, so this one is an interesting teddy, so I made a video on this a few days ago. But have you ever heard of the Sweet Falls arcade machine? I asked my nanny to make a teddy of one of the lollipops in the middle, and she actually went up and made exactly this, and it actually glows in the dark, because I named it Glow Lollipop. See if it actually glows in the dark now. Actually, probably won't. No, it's not going to glow in the dark. But yeah, this is an interesting teddy, and it's one of my favourites. I did actually get 2 of, like, special ones, but I would say this one was good. But the other one was alright. It was just a bit emotional, the other one, which I probably might not tell you until I get that thing back. And if you know what it is, you know what it is. Anyway, moving on, we have the red Tony Boo. So as you guys know, I have the big Tony Boo, who I've had a few times. And, I tried that one Millie, but this one's a tiny version of it. And it doesn't make any noise. The other 2 do make noises. I just don't know if they do or not. But yeah, for now, I'm just going to put this up there Oh, I actually managed to do it up. Hello, well. Moving on, we have the lion. I think I like to call it Leo the lion. I don't even remember where did I get this from, actually? I don't even remember. Oh, I remember now. There was like lots of deliveries coming, and I remember this is one of them. Yeah. Just gonna put that here. Sorry if I'm not showing all of them. I would have liked to show Pommy and Jax, but no, not today. Moving on to another teddy that I got for my birthday. Oh no, it's not Rip, fam. It's Morph. So I remember getting this actually. I got it for my birthday, and then when we were at bowling, and then I took a picture of this on the screen, and then it ended up coming on the results board. I enjoyed that moment. But yeah, Morph is an interesting teddy. I used to watch Morph all the time when I was younger, and I loved Morph. And I actually there's actually a channel we're watching. It's called Sky Kids. And there was an episode called Draw of Will, and they're actually drawing this. I remember seeing that. I wish they... Oh, no, don't tell me that fell behind there. But there is also... I wish they made Chaz as well. Okay, moving on to another teddy of, like, the Tommy Boos. This one actually makes the noises, but the other one doesn't. This is the brown version of the Tommy Boo. I don't know the names. They're like... Tommy Boo E, Tommy Boo Oo, Tommy Boo On. Something like that, but I don't know the specific names of each one. I just know that's the name. So I got this... at the same time as the other two, which I haven't shown the other one yet, but I will show in a minute. Let's just throw that up there. Anyway, so the next ones we have the big giant Jiminy Cricket. So, I have lots of Jiminy's, but this is the only one that I'm going to be showing today. I mean, there is another one just in there, but I like to pretend that this is Jiminy's mum, because it's the biggest one. I remember getting this actually, and I even made a video on where I opened this box, but I never sent it on to YouTube. And on the day I made it, I made Crash Bang Wallop. But yeah, I'm just gonna throw it up there. Another one we have Chocolate Factory Monkey. So, here's a story about this monkey. When I got this monkey, I got upset. I was like, oh, it's not even fun. It's just a monkey. But then I loved it, and I called him Chocolate Factory. But then, if you guys know, we usually dog-sitted. And one of the dogs we had ripped up the monkey, so I had to get a new one in replacement. And at first, when I heard the news, I was like, why? But I got the new one, and to be honest, it's kind of sad to see Chocolate Factory disappear because it was one of my favourite teddies, actually, Chocolate Factory. But yeah, I'm just going to put Monkey up there. Alright, so we've got the last few teddies. First of all, we have this pink Tommy Boo. This one doesn't make noise as well, but I swear this one made noise, actually. I swear this did. So, I don't know where I got... I think I got this from the other two. I'm just going to put it here for now. Also, one honourable mention, there's this thing here. So this was actually supposed to be me. This was supposed to be a teddy of me. But, yeah. It is me, but it's just weird. And then I also have the Snoopy plush with the Woodstock hugging that I got from... where did I get it from? Santa got me that. Anyway, here's our last three teddies. First of all, we have the Grinch. See, I got a Grinch plush. I got this for like a late Christmas present. I got two other things, but I remember this one the most. And I made a short clip on it. So yeah. But yeah, there you go. That is the Grinch plush. I'm just going to throw it up there. For that, there it's up. Oh, please don't tell me that fell. Alright, that's good. Anyway, our last two teddies, which is new ones. First of all, we have this Sonic plush holding a ring in the middle. I got this as a Squishmallow. Got this on Thursday, because we were celebrating my sister's sax. But yeah, I'm going to put this up here for now. And my final teddy is one that I literally just got, a Hello Kitty plush. So, yeah, I just got this right now. Because I remember when we were on Alton Towers, I saw a giant Hello Kitty, and I was like, I want to get that, but I didn't bother trying to win it. I was not going to win. And then, when we went to Portsmouth, there was an arcade machine that had this in, and I tried to win it, but then I couldn't win it. Then when we went to, where did we go? Drayton Manor, there was like a basketball game, and then they had giant Hello Kitties there, and I was just right. I wanted to win one, but I bet it would be way too big. But we got one now. I chose the blue one. Don't really have any reason why I chose the blue one. I just did, and I'm just gonna put it right up there. My newest teddy is a Hello Kitty, and you guys are gonna be like, you chose a Hello Kitty for all the teddies out of them, but yeah, it's the newest one. But anyway, this is all my teddies. We got 3 new teddies, lots of old teddies being shown, and I don't even know the oldest teddy that I've shown today. I would say the oldest one would have been Catboy, actually. But yeah, thank you for watching this very random video, and see you next time.